Well, Heidi ho again there, mayors. It looks like our city's starting to grow ever so slightly. Our industrial region's doing pretty good, and we've got power pumping to everything we need. Looks like the next thing we're going to need is health. A clinic, rather. But before we do that, we're going to have to make a little bit more money. Since we've been having trouble with roads and regions and things, or not regions, but zoning, we'll have to increase upon that first. So let's try to make some more cash here by just expanding on our industrial zones ever so slightly. Alright. Now another thing I'd like to do is connect some more major roads to the highway as well. Now this is, again, this is, one of my first times playing, so it might not look the best and it might not function right, but the good thing is we always have our trusty Bowman bulldozer that we can use to level the city pretty much at any time, and I think it's relatively inexpensive to do that, so that's good. Alright, so it looks like what we need most is industrial, and so we'll go ahead and build on our industrial complex over on the other side of the city just a little bit more, keeping up with the medium density. We also have available the high density avenue and medium density avenues as usual, but I'm not going to do it just yet. So let's extend this road a little bit. Actually, if we can make it straight. Funny how there's just an intersection in the middle of nowhere there, but oh well. Well, actually there will be in a second as soon as I... Oh, not enough simoleons. Damn you, economy. Hindered at every turn. Anyway, let's take a look at some of the local businesses. Some of you wanted to see things zoomed in and from different angles and stuff. So here's our city. We have Authentic Burgers here on the corner, and we have a restaurant called Cheap Food. Must be a nice place to eat. There you got civilians walking around. Looks like they're doing a reverse... What is that, a reverse moonwalk? Like they're doon. Oh, that chick almost walked into a pole. Ooh, what's that, an ice cream cone? Nice. A lot of ice cream places around here. I guess it gets hot down at the beach. Alright, so we'll go ahead and continue on then, and I'll zoom in from time to time, so don't you worry. Being mayor, you have to try to satisfy everyone. So I'm not only am I the video mayor, but I'm also the city mayor. So I'm a man with many hats. Yes, indeed. All right. So we've got a still high demand for industrial. So we'll follow up with what we were doing over here. I know we're a little lower on money, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build businesses on this side, and then we'll build a gridiron to the right of that, and that will help us to expand a little bit. And it looks like we're still pumping chocolate out into the sea. Chocolate sea. And city, what is it, town hall or city hall yet? Oh, it's town hall. We need 5,000 residents, so a couple goals then will be to 1, reach 5,000, 2, complete our industrial sector, and 3, make sure there are no major problems in between that, which includes health, which they're just going to have to wait on. First we want to expand, then we got to start pleasing, whatever, you know what I mean. So we'll make everybody happy and put super fun smiles on their faces, and that should be good. A lot of commercials. The commercial zone here didn't work so well, even though I thought it was super cool because it's too tight. I guess the only thing that's here is a building that harsh reality, which is like harsh reality. Ha, I get it. All right, we'll go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff and do a little bit of remodeling. I know we did some minor improvements last time, but now it's time to do that again, and that was really cool. That actually remembered the trees that we bulldozed when we built the road, so when we destroyed the road, the trees came back. That is incredible. Or that is probably some witch doctor doing that, I don't know. Black magic. Alright, but at least we have the trees there, so maybe that'll give us a little better class of criminal? No. Better class of economic... No. Commercial. That's right, of course. It'll give us a little higher land value there for those commercial businesses. So, anyway, again, we could probably build roads here and make a little extra money off of each little road, but again, in this limited budget of 2,082 simoleons an hour and only having 5,400, we kind of have to go a little slower here. Now again, we were going fast in the beginning, but we're going to slow it down a little bit, and I'll try to give you guys kind of another view of the city here from actually, you know what, let's take a little tour. Let's go back to the region, and this is just phenomenal how you can do this. I just love how I can actually you can actually see cities in real time. If we were to go over to this city, we'll be able to see, let's actually take a look at it. We'll be able to look back and kind of see our city if we're able to turn around here just a little bit, like in real time. Look at that. That's incredible. And then we just click on it and go back over to our city, and it's like there's no menus. It's seamless. Look at that. brilliant, genius. Nicely done. Good job, EA. There's a good success story right there, but that's probably because Will Wright had something to do with it, not EA wrong. So, alright, looks like they want some police force here, or something about Max's man. Mayor, we have reports of some crazy guy that calls himself Dr. Vu threatening the region. There's only one way we can defeat him, by spending money, probably. Alright, let's see. Max's man, we have to bring him back. We need a bit of a bigger town to bring him, or give him a proper home. Oh, so we gotta build him a house, right? Maybe we'll get Max's man soon. We need 2,500 residents, according to this goal up in the upper right corner. We have to plop down the Max's Manor. I think that's where he lives. Then we have to send him out on patrol, which I don't know if that means, like, you know, if he's going to collect criminals, or if I don't know if it's a time thing, like he just cleans up all criminals in a set of 30 seconds or something. I'm not exactly sure. Some of these blobs here are telling us that people aren't feeling too well, but there's only 2 of those, and, yeah, not too bad yet. Not too bad. I think those are 20,000, so we're going to kind of focus on expanding a little bit more. So let's speed up the time a little bit and try to get some more of those businesses. And we do have some more money too, so that means expansion over here again of our industrial sector. And we're going to at least build 2 of these if we can. Very good. And this will give us... unfortunately, we have to build near the sea, and unfortunately, we're going to be a little pollutive about it, but we've kept it away from the residential homes, and eventually the industrial sector over here will be demolished and moved. It will be, you know, set on some trucks, and we'll set it on over. So what I plan to do is on the right side over here is going to be small commercial businesses and residential homes. Then as we get closer to City Hall, we'll have higher density residential and commercial, and then as we go back towards the industrial sector, we'll go back to low and medium density residential and commercial. So the pinnacle of our city should be right here at the tip of whatever ridge this is. I don't know, Wind Ridge. I don't know. Our road here along the ridge looks pretty cool, though. You can actually see they put in drainage pipes there to kind of give it a little extra flare for whenever the road is elevated a little higher. So it's not like they're trying to just blend it in. It actually looks like there's some, you know, engineering reason for them elevating the road like that, which is a real good attempt at trying to hide a couple of the, you know, the couple of tricks in the game that they couldn't get around. Let's go to nature and plop down some trees. The cool thing about plopping down trees is it sounds like a machine gun. Just listen. You can kind of hear it. Sounds like we're firing off a rifle at a range. That's right. Eat trees. Good thing about that is it kind of makes people a little more happy, and it can lower pollution, and when you've only got a few industrial buildings, it really pays off. Right now we don't have a lot of money, so I think that's the extent of our forestry, except for, can we get one more pine tree here, please? No, we cannot. Alright, well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. Let's do a little cool, slow rotation of things. Yeah, the mountain looks beautiful. Too bad we can't, like, build up there. I know it's not like SimCity 4, but to be honest, they've really tried to make things seamless here. You know, we're in 2013, so of course now we're on the social edge of gaming, and that's what they're trying to do. Still a lot of landslides here, but I was told perhaps to lower the graphical settings to try to improve upon that, but we'll see how that goes in the future. It looks like somebody was digging their backyard and a bunch of black icky stuff started pouring out, which means that we have oil over here. A good thing to do, by the way, before you start building your city is to go to the data maps and look at where some of your resources are from the start. As you can see up here, wow, I hope that's not coal. It's right out of our city, but there's a little bit of coal up here, but really nothing to get too excited about. But we do have ore over here, which could help us build processors as we're waiting for Mayor Shadow to get in gear. There's also some ore behind City Hall, so if we need to, we can get at that as well. There's also oil right on top of City Hall. Oh, we may have to move City Hall. Alright, trade options aren't too important there, and tourism, nothing as of yet. So, looks like City Hall's sitting on or around some really important stuff, and so will our dense residential and commercial buildings, and so we'll have to figure that out in the future. That's what this game is about. We're going to create problems and then solve them later. That's how it has to be done. To get out of this menu, I'm just going to click the X, and there you go. So again, here's our little city. I'm not completely happy with it yet, but again, this is kind of, you know, the first run. So what we're going to do is kind of invest on, let's see, we're making a little bit more money. We can't yet adjust taxes, so let's get to that population marker I had been talking about. We're going to build some better roads here. Actually, we're going to build in this direction. And see if we can come on down. Just like it's Price is Right. Okay, this is a good area to expand upon. See if we can... Actually, you know what? Let's bring back our guides. That'll help us a little bit. Now that you have to use to get the most out of your region. So every road you build, of course, brings in more money. Every little area within the grid makes more money. So you try to use as much of that space as you can, but you can't always do it. So that's just the way it's going to have to be. Let's build some free... Let's try... not curvy roads. I'd probably suck at that. But let's build some arches that kind of come out here to the out to the beach, and maybe back in. Oh, that'd be great. That'd be a nice little neighborhood. Okay, and then we'll build an arch that comes back into that, and maybe we can do it this way too. Oh, really cool. Oh, that looks great. That looks fantastic. Really nice. Okay, so let's build all of our homes next to the beach, and then within those... Wow, we've really made a nice little neighborhood here. Let's add some trees. What the hell is that? Oh, it's homes. Okay, I thought it was flooding or something. Alright, let's build... Let's see. Let's give them something nice. Let's go for sports so we don't get fatties running around town. With all these Dairy Queens around, we're going to have to build something. Medium skate park, volleyball court. Well, we're by the beach. Let's try to do something volleyball-wise, huh? Let's build one here, and that should increase a little bit of happiness here, and maybe help to have more people move in quickly. I'm not exactly sure, but hey, it's worth a hope. Alright, so anyway, hey, if you're enjoying this series, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, too. We're getting a lot of great new subscribers today, and a lot of nice comments and everything. So, hey, if you keep up the love, I'll keep up the marron. And so, is that a word? Marrow? I don't know. Bone marrow? Yes. I will... Free bone marrow transactions. That's what we will call it. No, not transplants. No. Transactions. Alright, so, that, by the way, your bill is in the mail. Yeah, so we're going to probably hit our 5,000 mark any minute now, as we're just climbing past almost to 35, but we'll get there in a minute as soon as some of those homes finish. And let's go ahead and let's go with more of a grid here. So our, this residential area here will, yep, we're going to have to get rid of the factories. Eventually, this residential area will destroy the factories and push it out of the area. People are going to have to drive a little bit longer, but that's fine because, one, it's not too far of a drive. We have a really nice road connecting there. And also, we can build buses later on. Residential demand is down for medium, but it's still really high. We're starting to satisfy that need, so that's very good. Something these people are going to need over here, though, is going to have to be commercial businesses to support them. So what we're going to do is build just a few commercial businesses, probably here and along here as well, and everything else can be homes. Yeah, perfect. Excellent. Wow, that really looks nice, really looks good. Much better than our... So we started here in the corner, and then, of course, episode 2 we expanded a little bit. Now we're getting a little better in episode 3. Now, I think what we'll do is we'll continue to kind of build all the way around the island like this. I'm not going to start from this side until later, until we're more developed. Our industrial sector will have to develop later. But I would like to show off a few of these different roads. We have a high-density avenue here, which can definitely be used to bring in high-density businesses, factories, of course. So we could probably get some of those going. In fact, I think we can upgrade these. I'm not sure, but let's see. Just to make sure, let's try this. I'm going to build a single road just off the highway, just next to our industrial sector, to be part of it as well. And of course, if it doesn't work out, well, that's too bad. The taxpayers will have to pay for it, which isn't my problem. I'm just the mayor. I don't listen. I don't make the taxes or the laws. I just, I count the money like Scrooge McDuck. All right. Expanding upon industrial sector is pretty easy here, actually. So hopefully anything along this road, this larger high-density road, will get more high-density businesses, which might mean factories rather than just like Dave's Boiler, that all they do is just boil water and make smoke, which is a very profitable business, I hear. I'm trying to get into it myself, but I'm too busy being mayor. And that power thing looks really cool up there. I know it looks kind of like an eyesore, but it actually looks really cool. Oh, it looks like somebody's playing sick at work, I guess. I know I'm not. All right, let's try to put down our... Let's see, we're about to hit 5,000, and we're about to get enough money to build our clinic, so we'll try to wait for that. Let's speed things up just a little bit. Keep in mind over here there's this clock in the lower left-hand corner. Every time it reaches the top of the hour, that's when you make the amount over here in the corner. So within another hour, we should have enough for a clinic, which is going to be just a few minutes away, and there we go. And it hits, and then we got our money. Yeah, our money, of course, arrives a half second late. Oh, looks like we're a little short. Raptor can't do math. I'm derping out just a little bit. Well, we should be there any second. Oh, let me zoom in a little bit for you as well. Give some views here. It looks like everybody's hurt, so we definitely need that hospital now. People are getting injured and they're getting really pissed. So we're going to have to put down a hospital. Let's put it down somewhere in the industrial area and along the highway. That'll be the perfect area for the clinic to go. Do I say hospital? Because if I did, I meant clinic. So we're going to put that down. So it's closed. Now hiring. The expenses for that are $400 an hour. Let's slow down time just a little bit. And treatment capacity is 10 patients, as well as 10 in the waiting room. So let's go ahead and expand on this. You click on the expand menu. We're going to put a sign up here so you can't miss the place. We're going to add another ambulance just so we can get to the other side of town a little faster, and we'll add a waiting room sometime in the future. So let's take a look and see how things are doing now. We have 8 deaths per day, not very good, but that will plummet now with our ambulance going to work. And looks like a lot of our roads are doing pretty well as well. So you can see our coverage area. We can't get over to the new industrial area, but everyone along the highway and in the new area is covered. So unfortunately, some of these places will stay a little uninhabited. Maybe we can get another ambulance. I think it's 10,000. So we're gonna have to wait on that. So anyway, let's try some more homes then if we can. Actually, we can build a few more over here. So let's build those between the actually, you know what? Let's just do this and we'll plow a road through if we need it later. Doesn't look like anybody can build there. All right. So now I'm not going to go for a gridiron pattern. I'm not going to try to fill every space. I'm not going to be perfect here. I'm not going to, super efficiently max out every little piece of dirt, which, in these smaller cities would be a good idea, but I'm just not going to do it. So, that's fine, because it actually makes our city look great. And these, oh my god, I'm so proud of these arches. Oh my god, you guys. In fact, we're gonna call them the golden arches, I believe. Hey, we can build homes over here. Very cool. That gives us a little extra boost there. Again, talking about maximizing space, I'm not going to try to build roads to maximize and get every home we can, but when you build a road, make sure you can build on both sides of it. I know some of my roads go right along the beach, but beach please, it doesn't matter too much. So what we're gonna do is continue on then. Should be good. We're just gonna watch things move ahead, and I'll actually, you know what, let's go into city specialization. Here you can take a look at mining. You can put down your coal mine. Nice thing is you can actually click on it too and see some of the details. Well, I guess you can't unless you're connected to a road. You have to build a road there first, but you can, like for instance, let's try the oil well, which is under this tab. You can actually see, but well, it doesn't tell you until you have enough money. But before you put it down, it'll tell you the absolute number of production, or tons of ore, or I don't know if it's gallons or liters or tons of oil that you can produce. It's counted in barrels, I believe. And gambling is also approved, and we're just not going to go for that yet. People of Rapteca have a little bit more important things to do than go and hit the slot machines. Seeing a couple roads a little crowded up here, just slightly. Probably go back into city view and see what we can do about that. Not too bad actually. Just looks like it's rush hour, but we will need a fire department, and it looks like we just got enough money to do it. So let's build it, of course, where the more likely disaster is going to happen, which is probably going to be closer to our industrial sector, but we will keep it closer to the residential town as well. So we'll plop this down, and we'll add an extra car or two if we can. How much is that going to cost us? 15. Oh, well, let's speed it up, and we'll plop down one more thing, and we'll leave it here. So let's add a sign. And let's add a flag. I don't even know what this does. Who cares? It looks sweet. It has to go on top of the roof. Did I already screw up? Because oh no. Actually, I could probably go on one of these things as soon as we build it. We put our sign up on top of the fire department. Actually, that bell does increase their response time, so everything it's not just decorative, but we can put down our thing there, and yes, it looks like we can build that in the future, so no harm done. So anyway, Safety Fire Protection Bear is with us today. Very good. Thank you, Bear.